Hello friends! How are we doing today? Welcome back to Delzak's Gaming. This will be episode 4 of my modded Let's Play series. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So as you can see, I've been doing a little bit of work. We have a little bit of a setup going here. Let's try to jump into it and see what all we got. So here is our, I have greatly expanded our quarry way over there. And I also realized this hole, I'm like, man, there's no mobs coming through. That's kind of weird. And the reason there was no mobs coming through there was because I was playing on peaceful. Because I went on to peaceful in my single player, in my, not my single player. Oh, this is my single player. My test world. And when I came back, I never changed it back. So I had to work this out. So this is what we got for our quarry. It's really, really, really annoying looking at all this stuff. I hate having this ugly junk here, but I needed to because I had no space for all the stuff that's coming through. And this isn't even all of it. There's, 18,000 blocks of cobblestone in here, and there's all this and all this gravel, and then that's where I sleep. But these are the machines we have so far. So we got the alloy smelter for mainly using it for fused quartz or hardened glass for the recipes. And this is just pulverizer, and this exports straight into the redstone furnace, which goes here so we can finally stop using the tinkers. And this is the induction smelter. I thought this was the redstone furnace when I built it, so I don't really need it yet, but I have it. And then over here we have our magma crucible and our fluid transposers, and I created these to make this impulse item duct so that this could go so much faster, because those hardened item ducts were not going fast at all. So for those of you who don't know, just a little reminder, instead of using these pneumatic servos that you used to be able to use, you used to be able to use these and just pop them on and it would work. Now there's these different kinds, and you have to upgrade them. Thermodynamics is really about upgrading now. So, like, all these machines, these are all the basic forms of these machines. If you can look up at the Wayla, or the, what am I looking at mod, in the middle, it's the basic form. But there's also, you can upgrade them just like these servos. So there's a basic, and then there's hardened, and reinforced, and signalum, and resonant. And there's all those, and I guess they do things faster, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't gotten enough things to upgrade 100% yet. So these are the machines I have. My storage all got moved down. I'm not living up there anymore. But as you can see, I'm running out of space already. I can't really live in these conditions anymore. So today, we are going to be making our AE system. We're going to work on making it pretty. I'm going to try to make this room look nice. And hopefully, that's what will get done. Now, I have one little issue here. Actually, a giant issue. Let's sleep real quick. And when I'm making the deep storage unit, for those of you who don't know, the storage unit that's in the corner there that's holding the 26,000, or however much it is, cobblestone, 18,000 cobblestone, it requires plastic, okay? So the plastic, you need rubber. And if you remember back, I got these saplings from my chests, and there was mega rubber saplings. Now, when it said mega, I assumed it was something like a jungle tree, maybe. That's how big it was. So when I went to grow it, I did not know how large it was going to be. So I did it right outside my door. And we got... Oh, what was that? Oh, fuck you, spider. Hold on. Let's fuck this spider up. I need an actual sword. So we got that. So we're going to have to get rid of that. But I'm not exactly sure I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to have to make a lumber axe and see if that'll take it down. Because I'm not... There's no way I'm breaking every single block for that. Hopefully I'm not going to have to. Oh, there's one of those stupid cats up there. Those things annoy me. So, in the light of trying to keep everything simple, I'm going to make my AE system over here just so we can run the power straight up. I expanded the power generation a tiny bit. That way, there's no... Oh my gosh, is it the... Oh no. Of twin lives? Does that come back? Oh my god. Oh, we're screwed. We're screwed. I updated the pack and that mod came back in. The iguana tweaks is back. So we're screwed. Okay, let's close this. Okay, there's a creeper there. That's nice. Wonderful. There is a weapon that I can use up here. So hopefully we'll be able to use that. But back to what I was saying. I want to make, where that cat is, I want to make the AE system just so we can run the power straight up to it. Because that thing's going to suck up power. I upgraded the power system, so there's a lot more dynamos, and so it outputs a lot more. Oh, okay, it moved down, so we can just grab our stuff. Let's grab the weapon that I have. There's this. There's also this frozen meat thing that you can use. It's from the same mod that adds in the fossils and things like that. But yeah, so that's what I've been using. But this is really all I have right now. So those things are gonna give me some trouble. But this is where we're gonna put our AE system. What does it say? This tool has incorrect data. There we go. So this is exactly where we're putting. Okay, vein miner's on. All right, that's an issue. So I'm gonna fix this, and then we'll be right back. We have an issue, friends. This axe just cuts down a 3x3 area. It doesn't cut down the whole tree. Well, by golly, I think I've done it. Yep, that's right. We finally have a little bit of an area for a AE system. I gotta get some stone in here, get some dirt there to cover it up. But this is what I'm deciding to go with for the entrance, just a simple archway out of skystone, which sucks that I decided to use skystone because that means I can't change this room anymore, because Crundycraft Pack has these blocks disabled. The meteors are disabled because of they're disabled because of lag in the world gen. So now there's no more skystone, so there's no change in this except for the 20 or so blocks that I have left. But we finally have our AE system up and running. We have two 64K storage cells, which took me forever to make. The only thing that we have set up right now, we have, for those of you who don't know, I'm just going to go over it real quick what you need to do for AE2 since it's so different. So you need to run your power generation in whatever kind of flux duct or whatever you want to run it through, and then you need to run it through an energy acceptor, which will convert energy from RF to KRF, the AE system, and then you can use, there's different types of cables, like smart cables. Those will show you how many channels you have on your network here. So since this network, this is all one big network, you can sub-network and different things like that, like have one network for storage, one network for crafting, but we'll get into that later. So this will show me that I have two things on my system, and there's two things on my network, which would be my storage, or my crafting terminal, and my drive. So that's a real quick rundown of what we have. Over here is a crystal growth accelerator, which makes you grow seeds super quick. So if I were to grow seeds normally, it would take, I think someone did a test and said 8 hours to grow from 0% to fully grown. But in here it takes about a minute since I have 5 of them. And they also don't take up any of the channels, so that's nice. So this is our basic storage terminal. We're going to work on getting crafting. We're going to make this thing look pretty. And then I'm going to work on getting a bunch more cells. And then I have one plan. We have one project that we're going to start on today. Oh, man. My arch nemesis. I'm just sitting here trying to run around and get some... That's how I've been mining recently. I've been doing just some nether mining. Oh, man, that was actually pretty anti-productive. But yeah, this is how I've been mining, actually, and it seems to be working pretty well. Just come in here, vein mine some nether ores, and boom. There's so many things here, too. You can get diamonds, you can get... I don't even know what mithril does. Redstone and cobalt and all this good stuff. And then you just... All you gotta do is, you pulverize it in a pulverizer, and boom. See? Diamond. This one diamond ore gives you, like, 6 diamonds, I believe is what it is. It's pretty crazy. Okay, so I got this room kind of settled out. I'm waiting on some stone to finish the ceiling. But I kind of wanted to go for like a laboratory feel because this is pretty into like science and things like that. So that's kind of what I was going for. And I wanted to use a skystone since this is, you know, the mod that's going to be focused on in here. And I realized that there actually is a recipe for this skystone. Skystone recipe is cobblestone, coal, and redstone. One of each in the crafting table, and you get some skystone. And you need that for ME controllers, but we're going to get into that next episode when we go more into our storage system. But my plan for this is to have each wall dedicated to something, right? So I can't really use these ones since I can't fit any cable behind here. So these ones are going to be blank. But my thinking is this wall is just going to be storage. So there's just going to be a bunch of drives, and I can do that using multiple networks. So I'll probably have half. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, wow. I was really looking out for myself here. So this can fit 32 drives, right? And 32 drives is exactly how much a dense cable can hold in one network. So we can have a whole network dedicated to storage. That goes in a controller. And then coming out of the other side of the controller will be this wall, which will be dedicated to crafting. And I think we're just going to have inscribers, and we're going to have a whole bunch of different things showing off here. That way we get like a little animation of all the things going on. And we'll put our machines here. So like if we have automatic, maybe let's say a redstone furnace, we have something automatically crafting in a redstone furnace, so we can actually use the redstone furnace if we just want to put it in ourselves like manually instead of having to go through this just to smelt something. And then over here, I'm not exactly sure. I'm thinking liquid storage is what's going to be over here. We can do a whole network dedicated to liquid storing. And I think that's really what the walls are going to be. So just our storage area. So half of this, I think this section right here and these two are going to be for blocks and tools and things like that. And then these two and those are all going to be dedicated to liquid, maybe. Actually, I don't think liquid's going to take that much, but I think our blocks are going to take a lot. And then we're also going to have, we could fit dense. I think if I messed around with it a little bit, I could make this look nice and have enough space to do, we could do some deep storage units here. Maybe deep storage can be on this wall, because I'm sure we'll have definitely 12 things of deep storage. Yeah, we can do that. And so the project I was talking about for the day, I realized we need some animal farms going on. We need some food. I don't know why. I haven't had to eat a lot recently, but I'm gonna want to start eating food. But what I really need is a sheep farm. So I'm gonna set up an automatic sheep farm somewhere around here. I'm gonna go for like a farm kind of feel. So probably introduce some grass and some wood blocks, and that's about it. And then we'll do some automatic sheep farms, an automatic cow and pig, and then somewhere else, probably down the way a little bit, we'll do hostile farms. Probably in here, we'll make them look like jail cells, maybe? I'm thinking, actually, I literally just had this idea. We'll make them look like jail cells, and then inside the jail cells, there'll be farms for like blazes and endermen, especially endermen. We need a lot of endermen, and skeletons, and zombies. I don't know if we really need zombies, but yeah, so there's a giant cave here. I'm thinking about just because I want to use a filler, just because fillers are nice, and they're kind of cool. So I'm going to see if I can get a filler to fill up this cave. That way we can use the filler to fill her up. Boom. Did you hear that? That is our farm. Hard at work right now. Obviously, it's a really small farm, and it can be improved in a lot of ways, and we could do it a lot better. Autonomous activators are super cheap, so I went with those. I just powered them with the same power we're powering everything else with, those magmatic dynamos. And it's just coming up through there, going through the mountain, and then they just attach here. And there's 2 shears in all of them, and then this grass will grow. These sheep will eat the grass, get sheared. The vacuum hopper will suck up their wool, and it will come here. And one of them's dark gray, but I have to wait till it re-eats again. But they seem to all be going towards the sides, so I got to figure out a way to get them to eat more. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that, but I did a little work over here. I've added a couple things in the back there. So now you can, we have a pattern terminal that I haven't hooked up yet. I'm going to hook up the pattern terminal soon. But when, oh, that's lovely. Our terminal's down. Or I can't see anything in our terminal. That's lovely. There's always glitches. But basically, so there's a terminal. And once I figure out where I want that terminal to go, I will add the pattern terminal, and that will allow us to start auto-crafting things, and that'll be a lot of fun. We're going to work soon. We're going to start working on getting this quarry to automatically go into there, and we need to have a lot of storage, a lot of different kinds of storage on top of the regular drives. That way we can have all these things stored like this. I'm not going to want to store all these things in there, just because it would take up a lot of space, and especially cobblestone. I mean, I have almost 60,000 blocks of cobblestone, and a lot of these things like this can go straight into the trash. Like, I'm not going to use magical crops at all because I think it's way too OP. Some of these things like Pachycephalosaurus vertebrae. Probably never going to make a Pachycephalosaurus. Sorry, Pachycephalosaurus. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Gallimimus vertebrae. Probably never gonna make one of those. You know, maybe, you never know though. Maybe I will. Maybe I will make one. But a lot of this stuff can just get thrown away, so we got to work on sorting out that, and then we're gonna do it. We got to make a tree farm. We got to start working on sprucing this place up. Something I really need to do is get this place looking nice, because after I dug out those hallways, I kind of just left it. So, yeah. That's gonna be it for this episode, guys. I'm sorry it's been such a really short episode. I've been super busy with work. Thursday, Friday, Saturday are my super busy work days, and so I've been trying to run around and get caught up so that I could record today, and it's kind of getting super late, so I'm just gonna put this video out to have one, and then tomorrow is gonna be back to another full-length video. So I hope you enjoyed today. I thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, hit me up on Twitter if you have any ideas, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, so we're gonna get the filler to fill up this cave, and we'll see how that goes.